Folks, we're here and we're live on the internet, and we've got Marissa on the camera. Uncle Dennis is out with the flu tonight. Here she is, wearing a jacket because it's frigid and brisk and ice cold, like we all discussed before the show here.
Brr.
And that would be Sam. She said, "Brr."
Brr.
This is Sam's second to last show, folks, potentially, so show her some love in the chat, too, as we're getting going here. We got Joey back yonder. He actually just had this attached to his face before the show, so if that is any indicator of what's going down...
That's the moose.
It's the moose.
It's a moose.
I don't know if that's a good one.
I lost that one. That was bad.
But, yeah, we're here, and we're doing it, and there's no Chris and Michelle, so we're just holding it down. We've got a great plan for the night. If you see behind me here, we have a Santa gnome for Kelly coming up tonight. And this is not just an ordinary Santa gnome like you guys may have seen on our past few shows, even though those are pretty brand new. We're going to put some holly leaves on the hat of this gnome. And so we'll talk about that and explain that in a little bit. And then we've got a remake for Mindy, who had a little bit of treachery in her move to Texas. Yeehaw. So Mindy's gonna get a remake, and it's probably gonna be even crazier and nicer than her first one. That's kind of how it goes. We hooked her up a little bit. She was feeling pretty down about it, but I think we're back, and we're gonna make it even better, and it's gonna be a really nice thing. So that's the plan. Then we're gonna see whatever else happens. We've got a great table. We've got polls here tonight. We've got some questions or some answers from our giveaway to go over. We've got our giveaway question. We've got the giveaway to giveaway.
What?
Giveaway. Yeah. And that's the plan. So shall we?
We shall.
All right. Here we go. So this is the shop, folks. If you're brand new, welcome. If you guys have never been here before, let us know who you are and where you're watching from. We got the comments right here that Joey and I are going to do our best to watch. And, of course, you got Sam and Marissa here watching the comments as well if you have questions. What we said we were going to do for our competition, our challenge, it is 195, show 195. And so typically we either do raindrop or longest raindrop or basketball. And the winner of this challenge, we brought it over this time,
Check it out.
is going to get their name on the GA Champions Cup. And Joey, I know you don't get to hold this often, so if you wanted to hold it.
I took a little break. I haven't gotten my name on there recently. I don't think that's fair.
It's not.
That's like taking a title belt when it's not yours. I'm not about that.
Don't touch it then. It's bad
Okay.
juju. But if you do look at it, you got our names all scribed on there, the winners of different shows, and that's probably about like 45 different shows. Look how much room we have to go here. You can also notice the glassblower fingerprints and all the dust and the water from the ceiling, and we think that really adds to the ambiance of the trophy, but also we are hiring for like the Stanley Cup, Champions Cup buffer and cleaner.
Oh, are we now?
So we've got that on the job listing. So just if you know somebody who's really good at doing that kind of thing,
an eye out,
whatever
guys.
his name is,
Do
it'd
they
be a
also
beautiful thing.
drive the Zamboni?
They can drive the Zamboni. That's like 2 brooms in here.
Oh, it's minimum 2 years Zamboni required. Experience
For sure.
required.
They're hiring actually Zamboni drivers in Dearborn.
Nice.
Right now, I saw that.
I saw a comment over there that said somebody saw that you have lovely hat hair.
They're loving your hair.
Me?
Yeah.
What's wrong
Crazy.
with
Yeah,
it?
like bedhead, man. It's like
It's all
6
over the
o'clock.
place.
I've been wearing a hood all day,
Yeah.
and I cut it again last week, and this time it was just a fast one.
He was.
Marissa's asking to talk about the beanie over the hood move. If you guys have never tried that before, you put on your favorite hood like this, you put your beanie down over it, and it's kind of like, here we go, it's like wearing a scarf, your ears, your neck, your head are all protected, and
like
when you
Kenny
do that
from South
scrunchy
Park.
move, yeah, you're straight out of South Park. So
All right.
let's go ahead and get into the glass
do this.
blowing, folks. Man,
The
you
shenanigans.
want to start it up, Joey?
Yeah, I will.
It didn't even explain.
So what is this competition?
Didn't even explain the competition. We're going to do the fastest twist cup, folks. We've done it before. If we were going to do it with 4 people, Chris and Michelle included, it would take the first half of the show. But Sam has a stopwatch ready to go. As soon as Joey dips his pipe into the furnace, she's going to start the stopwatch. And we're going to have assistance, so I'll be helping him along, not causing any treachery. But this is about the fastest twist cup, and this is something that glassblowers do compete with each other. You get together, and we talk about twist cup being like a sign of the more horizontal you can get, the lines, the tighter the cup is and the more control you have over the glass. But the fastest twist cup's another story. If the lines aren't at least 45 degrees angled, Joey,
Oh, come on. You
is
saw
there points deducted?
There should be. I think that's fair.
I think that's fair. So they got to at least be at a 45 when the cup's sitting on the table.
What Jake didn't tell you is I got some practice cups earlier.
He did get a couple practice cups in, so I'm going in raw, and Joey's doing what he's doing. You know. So he's got a bubble in there. He's doing recycled glass in case this speedy expedition has any sort of treachery.
We don't have any treachery.
12-point mold? All right.
I got a little heavy wall weight on one side because I popped the bubble pretty hot, but I think it's gonna be, it's gonna manage. I've got high hopes
When
for it.
you've got a little bit of extra glass on one side of the other of the bubble, you can blow out a regular tumbler and it'll come out pretty symmetrical. But with a twist cup, when you're twisting it over and over multiple times, that may cause a little treachery.
Treachery and...
You want me to make it feisty and tell you every time a minute passes?
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
So it's been a minute.
It's been a minute, Joey. Joey said 5 minutes max for these twist cups. And I agree with him.
I think that's pretty fair.
He's letting it dangle. Here comes the twist.
Little air,
Yep. You said nowhere?
little air. Good. All right, we're going to swirl it a little more, add some water on the end to chill it so I can heat the rest.
Oh.
Twist it and then stretch it. Jake's gonna give me the puff puff.
Is that your patented super twist?
Well,
The way you said that sounded like it was patented.
I don't patent anything. It's just the way it goes, man.
Are we at 2 minutes yet?
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
He's nervous.
Go. Blow. Woo-wee. Lightly, lightly.
2 minutes.
All right, and keep going. Stop.
Nice. Oh, Joey.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Joey.
Schnunkies. Schnunkies.
What's happening? Tell him what's going on.
It's got the thickness on the bottom. Yeah, it's
The
quite the
thickness on
it's
the
quite the
bottom.
bad disease.
Two C's? Oh, two.
It's actually an
Oh, I thought you
XI. We don't make those.
There he goes.
All right, give me some air. All right, good. You do have extra microphones. We could get some
Yeah.
commentary.
Yeah.
Let's give
I think
Marissa
that
a
might be a
mic.
good idea.
Uh-huh. How about this?
Let's get Marissa plugged in.
Just keep an eye on that stopwatch, though.
Oh, it's
Very important. 3 minutes. It's
Oh,
been
boy.
heard.
oh boy, oh boy.
What do you want now? Squish?
I want my special handy dandy new paddle that I made today. You guys want to
where
see
is-
some
where?
high-tech machinery? It's on the bottom of the bench, the middle bench, Marver, not bench. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, come on
My
now.
vocabulary's.
How about this contraption? We were in the middle of making a piece earlier today, and Joey just ran off into the wood shop and pumped this out in about 1 minute.
Oh,
Watch
yeah.
this move. With air?
Okay. Oh yeah, a little air. You.
You guys see the way that worked?
90-degree angle.
90-degree angle special.
Give it the heat, the push, the pressure.
If you want to give them a demonstration and use up another minute, you're totally welcome
Oh,
to.
you know, I think that's just fine. I don't think we need to do that. I'm gonna burn off some of this lovely plywood soot though.
Okay.
And I'd like punchy, if possible.
You ready for it now?
I am.
All right.
Firm paddle on the bottom helps to ensure flatness. No! I think we're okay. We'll be okay.
4 minutes. See you later, Donna.
The torch. We have no fire for the torch.
You guys could send a little love to Donna in the chat. She set us up with all of our giveaway answers and spun the wheel of names for us. We got a couple sweet winners tonight. Pretty excited to give those pieces away. There's our Ponteal.
You like that one?
Joey's blowing on the cup to cool down the process so he can move a little bit faster. That's something that is pretty important. He's going with the jacks. This is big. This is a big moment here. He's going for 3 types of coolage.
One type of tappage.
And 1 type of tappage.
Like
No crackage.
No crackage. That's what we're looking for. Maybe some cabbage.
Well, it's going to be tough with just the 2 of us to monitor the comments live on the show here.
I'm monitoring them.
Well, I mean, Sam's watching them. I guess I'm just saying I don't get a chance to watch as much as I like to. That's okay. But I would love to know. Marianne's saying she's here.
Hello, Marianne.
Hi, Marianne.
Hey, Marianne.
Oh, there's Marissa.
Oh, hi.
Is that 5 minutes?
How everybody's
It is
Christmas
5
was.
and a half.
5.5 minutes.
Sorry, I got distracted.
You guys, tell us about your Christmas. I hope it was an amazing one, or Hanukkah, or whatever you guys celebrate. I hope last weekend was an incredible time. Relaxing and enjoyable and stress-free.
More relaxing than Joey making the Swiss cup.
Yeah, almost anything's more relaxing than Joey making this Swiss cup.
What's your time? What's your time?
This is going great, you guys. No stress at all. Whatever. It's going great. Definitely not forcing my way through this. Oh, look at that. Different jacks. Where did these come from, Jake?
6 minutes.
Shoot!
Hey, I'm not running the
All
back.
right, you know, I like the shape on that. This one's got some nice hips.
Couldn't even get it
Does
to
it?
the straight
I
wall.
can't-
You know,
That's it.
that's it. What do you guys think? Should we leave it like this or get it nice and...
I think
Looks like it has angles, degrees, 45 degrees for
it's
sure.
got 45 degrees all day.
Tell me when he breaks it off.
When he knocks it off and when it gets in the box, I'd say, no?
You just had me sitting there looking at it, huh? That's...
We're supposed to just stop the clock? Let's knock it off. Come on, it
go.
could break right now and you're disqualified.
There's no such thing as a disqualification.
Oh, yes, there is. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Where'd
Yep.
it go?
He's going for the torch lighter upper. I'm going to hand that to him.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
I'll get the stamp.
There we go. Should have enough thickness.
A lot of people like the curves.
Oh, see, Jake,
What?
gotta have some curves on it. I got
Hey,
the,
everyone
got
likes
the,
it different.
I got the coffee, you guys.
Stop the clock.
Stop the clock. What is that? Less than 10 minutes.
7:07.
7:07.
It's a good number.
I like that number. Isn't that the Boeing?
What?
707?
No,
707? Yes.
737.
It's an airplane.
Seven-
It goes in the sky.
It's an airplane.
It's got a different number, I'm pretty sure.
I think it is 737.
7:57.
57?
It's probably none of those.
It's-
We'll see.
It has some sevens.
Error 707 is an internet
Yes,
thing.
your
There you go.
computer internet issue. All right, let's see what Jake's got. He's
Sam?
watched me fool around with this.
Are you ready?
We're good.
Here we go. Holy,
No, no double dipping.
dude, I
He's
forgot the
not going to need
furnace
to.
was that
though.
high.
He forgot how much we filled the furnace. You like that?
Shoot.
I did that one on Saturday.
Is this
Golly,
going to be a
dude.
twist mug?
Yeah, that's what we're going for.
If I got an extra 3 minutes to spare, I'll throw a mug on there. I'm gonna handle.
Shoot.
Oh, apparently 707 is the old version of the 757.
Ah. It's not 37. I was off.
I gotta
Having
say,
all the numbered airplanes in between 707 and 7.
a lot of airplanes.
There's a lot of airplanes.
That's
I
cool.
love how much. What?
Go ahead.
We learn on the show, though. Actually.
Getting educated.
Marianne wants to know what's in your mug. Is it eggnog?
Eggnog? No, this is just a regular cup of Joe with some
It's not
fancy.
the triple double latte that Chris was whipping up last week.
Yeah, no, definitely
We
not.
don't need any more of those.
It does have caffeine though.
My bubble didn't go in too perfect either. I got a really thin bottom, actually.
007 is a high flyer too. Man, I watched this funny movie with Daniel Craig on it the other night, last night actually.
Who?
What was it?
It was him with like a bunch of other famous actors, and they were.
Blow? Good.
Oh, you know, that's the way to do it. I
Well.
didn't even think about that.
Joey, how am I supposed to know what movie you're talking about?
Go ahead and tell him, Joey. Blow.
The actors were solving like this mystery about a murder from this one guy. I can't
Onion
remember.
glass.
Knives out?
What?
Glass onion.
Glass onion,
On
yes,
Netflix.
that one. That was an interesting movie.
I
It took-
heard that shows. Oh, it's a movie.
Yeah,
it was
it's-
like very thoroughly hard to wrap your head around, but at the end you kind of like, huh.
I love those.
But like
Make you think.
Daniel Craig was talking like he was the owner of KFC. It was really weird.
He was in
Well-
another movie where he was the same character. He was a
Knives
detective.
Out.
Kentucky.
Knives Out?
Knives Out and then Glassblowing is kind of a sequel.
Okay.
Heck yeah. That was a great movie too.
Yeah. I'll have to go watch that one.
You should. And then you'll understand why why he's not James Bond. He's Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh jeez. Sounds delicious.
I'm gonna try your paddle out. If you
Let's
just give me a
let's
little
give it a
pufferoo.
whirl. I'm down with that.
I know we're at about 45 seconds, right, Sam?
Yep.
Sweet.
Maybe 2 minutes and 45
2 minutes?
seconds.
Wow, that's really fast.
Inflation.
Wow. What a nice
That's good.
paddle.
Just keep the pressure. Squid.
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 Squid Games
Honey.
was good too.
Squid Games was good.
A little morbid, but you know.
As it do be.
3 minutes.
3
Would you like-
minutes.
would you like
I
a
got 2
punch
minutes
it?
to rip this open. Just bring me a recycle one real fast.
Very nice.
Trying to
I know. Just meandering around over there.
I just stretch my legs, that's all. You know. Even it out a little bit.
I'm cutting it close. I barely got the 45 degree on the twist. It's because I skipped a step.
Yeah.
Joey went for the dunk and the reheat to get that ball cold so you don't cut it off when you grab it with shears.
Super
And I was just
swirly.
like, I gotta go fast. I'm not gonna do it. But it doesn't allow you to get as much twist. But I think I'm okay.
You're good, Marissa. I can navigate. I was gifted with ambidextriatism.
Hey, me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that where you can use
Ambidextrousness?
both hands for like multiple tasks and directional orders?
Yeah, I can write the whole.
Right, left-handed, and right-handed?
Yep.
Opposite directions mirrored?
I've never tried.
Hey, everybody, did you see? Huh? 4? And what did he have?
7.
7?
707, remember?
I remember.
The
now,
Boeing?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Did everybody see the new strawberry class that we debuted last week, though?
No.
Looks like Sam just got going on her computer. Maybe she's going to throw the link in there or something.
Maybe.
Pretty cool, brand new class. We haven't had a new class in a couple years. They're not that easy to figure out, and it takes some time, so we're pretty excited about it. All the people who have taken classes already and have done everything we have. This is a pretty fresh, new, cool one. Coming up in March. Any colored, juicy strawberry you want.
All right, link
Any
is in
color.
the chat.
Pretty much any color. Thank you, Sam. Come on, give it to me.
No,
I'm gonna get it.
maybe. No, you're gonna have a hip on that thing too.
Ah,
She's got a little curve.
just got a little something. I'll fix it. Almost like an inverted al bumpe.
Inverted al bumpe. No, I'm trying to find some other inverted things in life that are of interesting quality.
I saw a really cool albino Swiss cheese plant. I don't know if that's inverted, but I guess, whatever.
Where did that come from?
Invertedness.
I didn't know Swiss cheese grew from a plant. That's what I'm confused about.
Oh, it's, isn't that what they are? They're Monstero?
Monstero? Or is that Monterey?
No, it's not a fish.
What?
Oh, that's a manta ray.
Monterey is not a fish either. It's like a,
You stamping that thing?
whatever. Yeah. I can't breathe. A manta ray.
Stop the clock.
6:05.
Hey.
Got me by a minute. That was good. Good job.
Holy moly.
Someone tell me what type of creature a manta ray is, because
It's like a stingray. It's a type of shark. It's gigantic.
It's a giant-
Is that the
it's
one
a
that
shark a
killed?
fish?
So
Yes,
they
Steve
are
Irwin.
related to sharks.
cold
Less
blimey.
teeth.
Oh, aren't they the big flat ones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like-
Those are
they're like
related
the-
to sharks?
Yeah, they're related to sharks. but
Distant
they're like
relatives.
Flappy pancakes of the sea.
They're not carnivores, are they?
No, they filter. They when they swim, they filter.
They're
through
algae
their gills
eaters.
To eat, so yes.
So some little fish get stuck in their gums and
Yeah.
Way to go,
stuff.
joke. I don't think it's
They-
just a cup of Joe at Joey's cup. Oh,
Jody.
I got the caramel macchiato creamer. That's what else is in there.
There's a lot of milk in there.
It's
I'll tell
not
you
that kind of a jazzy evening, folks.
Manta rays are carnivorous,
They are.
but they primarily consume plankton.
Which is, but
Ouch.
plankton is
Sounds like
animals,
ouch
so-
We
eaters.
were all on the same page.
Well, cheers to that.
All
with
right.
my cup of Joe.
But manta rays are not plants. That's the primary thing. They are not plants.
All right. We got that figured out.
Cheese don't come from manta rays.
Thank you for coming to Animal Planet. Your Tuesday weekly special.
All right, what's next, Jake?
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just look at the board. Let's settle it down one time. Settle it down. That's our warmer-upper. Custom order, we're gonna bump down. Well, that's the custom orders, oh, even better. So up next we're gonna do, if I remember correctly, it's Kelly Rutledge. And I don't know if she's gotten custom orders before, but she is a great customer of ours. And she's gonna get a Santa gnome. We're gonna put holly leaves on it. The trick is that we only have like 0 oxygen left in this business to use the hot torch for. So we're gonna just hope for the best with those holly leaves. Get them on there and use the map gas as much as I can. And if it runs out, we're gonna finesse it. You guys will see it happen. We'll get to Mindy's in a second, but let's take a quick look at the board. Something that is brand new. I believe, Marissa, is it true that all of these snow people are one and dones?
All of the snow people are one and dones. The penguins as well. And
Okay.
then this is our limited count for the purple snowflakes, the super special experiment you did, which is really awesome. We do also have a couple of the clear ornaments as well, which was pretty popular in the store. People really like those.
Yeah, so these are ones that are not on the website, and Marissa decided we made a beautiful display here, setting up these one and dones basically. We've got as many as are shown here. We have 4 purple snowflakes, the first ever done. So these are not going on the website. We're not going to re-photograph and have professionally shot all of our snowflakes to add these in. It was just a whim of the hip.
I believe in you. You can do this.
Something like that.
in the moment.
In the moment situation. The other thing that's really cool that are not on the website is number 3. These are, and we're going to be, our signature periwinkle ornament of 2022, except for the fact that we ran out of color and no distributor was making or had the color for us. We barely made all the pumpkins for you guys. We had a very limited stock of those. So I think we have a very limited amount of these left. I'm not sure how many.
Yeah, just about maybe 20 or so.
About 20 or so. And so when those are gone, they're gone. We have no more of that color. So those are going to be something to go down in history, kind of like the white tank glass.
Yeah.
But beautiful display, some beautiful one-of-a-kind products, yes?
You should hold up one of the purple snowflakes because the clear on the box makes it look kind of yellow.
What if I put my dirty hand behind it?
I'm sure that'll be
Ooh.
an improvement.
How does this look?
Pretty
Dirty.
nice. A
Dirty.
little dirty. You could also put it in front of, yeah, that works. Hold on, I gotta zoom in.
It's just the perp.
It's just perch. Oh, and then we also have the
That one's
pine
super
trees
symmetrical.
back here too. You could probably throw them on there.
Oh,
Be like-
the white pine tree?
Yeah, look how magical that is. Oh, so
Look
magical.
how versatile. You can put it in front of anything.
You could put it in front of your old slipper. And it'd be cool.
The question for this week. We haven't
Yes,
done
how about the question? Here it is, folks. An incredible drawing of the board. Sam did a great job. Beautiful, well-drawn tree. And the question is, if any of you are not able to read, or you're a young blood who's still in kindergarten watching our show, having a great time, what was your favorite thing you did over break? We've been having a lot of these questions like this because it is that season and there's a lot of cool things happening. I'm going to read some of these later when we do the giveaway. I've got a few of them highlighted that we want to go over because the answers are super cool. And we love reading them. And we love knowing what you guys are up to, and that's the deal.
Cool.
So, without further ado, there he is.
So
We're gonna
okay,
go
ready,
ahead.
Ready to make some stuff.
It's Santa gnome time.
Oh boy.
I can't even really get into the comments, so I just wish you guys all the best.
They're thinking my coffee spiced up.
What did you spice up your coffee with?
Caramel macchiato creamer. That was it. And then I had the French roast coffee. The what do they call those things? The coffee maker in there?
Keurig.
Keurig, the little poker thing that pokes the pouches to spew the coffee through is not
Busted?
functioning. And
Really?
it's been spewing water over the top, so it's like half coffee, half like over drip water. So I had to like go in.
Someone forced the needle. It's been done before.
Well, I've just been going back in with a knife and stabbing a hole in the top of the little coffee pouch, and that's
Perfect.
been working all right.
That's great. And just so everyone knows, Joey doesn't actually even drink anything that would be allowed to be added in the coffee. He's not even a drinker, so don't worry about it, guys. It's just coffee. Joey's never had a drink in his life.
Not one.
Alrighty then. It's gnome time. Gnomes don't drink either.
I thought they were
You don't think that's true?
heavy drinkers.
Well, I'm sticking with the trend, folks.
Fair enough. Good point, Sam.
Shots
Very
fired.
good point. Imagine they're like little hobbits with thimbles.
Oh,
They're just,
Basically, yeah.
yeah.
the dungeons with all the other gnomes.
Dirty gnomes.
They're digging
How many
away
of you
at the
guys
mines.
remember when we had the gnome? I think we talked about it a few shows ago, but we had the gnome reveal in the Kneeler with all their little, like, they were all tipped over and they had a keg and a bonfire and everything. It was pretty cool. People know. The addicts know in the chat. All right, we're going to get to town. We're going to go to town here. This is the first gnome that we've made with the belt style. And I prefer, and I think that in the new year, we will redo the gnomes on the website and pick out 2023 colors, and perhaps they will all have belts on them going forward.
What about their bootsies? Little boots?
Their boots?
Yeah.
They don't
We're doing belts
need 'em.
instead of boots.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Still to be discussed.
Okay, okay.
Can't say for sure.
TBD.
So we got a gather of clear glass, folks. And we're going into the red. If you guys are new to the show, let us know in the chat. The glass that I have here, it's not 2,125 degrees anymore because I walked from the furnace here and it cools down really fast. But it does start. That's a really nice working temperature, right in between 21 and 2150, depending on the glass though. And coming up here in the new year, prices and distributors and where we get our materials from, most of the time it's from Germany, have really switched around and have gone up in prices. Certain styles of glass, both color and just clear glass, have come completely off the market due to distribution situations. So our next order of cullet, it's called clear glass, I'll be making in the next probably month or so is maybe will be a different style of glass. I don't know. We'll have to relearn. Just like we worked with the white, you get really used to the style of glass you work with, and when you get a new one, you're going to have to get used to it and kind of understand the way it flows and the way it holds its heat. So that's on the horizon for us. Good.
Next time you do a heat, I'm going to throw a foam up.
Awesome. Good. So this is going to be the body of the gnome here. And his behind is facing the camera.
All right,
Take a quick
everyone,
paddle
I'm
first.
going to throw a foam up.
You got a paddle for this.
But it's at an angle. It's not perfectly straight.
I got you.
This is super important to the angle that the gnome lives at. If he's not paddled just correctly in his creation stage, he's a wonky, perhaps
Tipsy.
tipsy,
Don't
if
need
you
it.
will,
Tipsy gnomes.
gnome. Nice. Thank you. Perfect. And typically, you guys are going to see a longer process than the gnome. I know we've mentioned it before. Gnomes are a little more of a detailed process because there's so many applications, so many bits, as you guys know we call it, to the piece. So this is going to get Joey's steps in. He's going to be running back and forth and bringing in a lot of different applications of color, beard swirls, and whatnot. But we would normally do this with 3 people, so we would have them rotating. We'd actually take, no, we leave all the colors here, don't we?
For what?
We're just dancing around each other. Sometimes I think we were trying to take half the colors over by the furnace to kind of keep us separated, not stepping on each other's toes, but
Black waistband.
Yep. How about a
Iris.
little
Gold
golden
brown.
belt buckle?
Gold brown or gold?
Gold brown's cool. Black is a beautifully soft color, so when we're putting on a bit like that, it just lays on there super easy, really smooth. And then I got my belt buckle spot right there. We found that it adds some really cool three-dimensional action to it when, would you run and grab the berry mold? Nice. I'll grab it as you're heating that up.
I thought I could find it. Turns out it's on the other side of the room. I don't have that sort of time. Jake does. This piece has to be hotter.
Let me get a quick flash. It adds some really sweet three-dimensional action to the gnome when his beard dangles upon his belt buckle.
Because it's a berry mold. It's very nice.
Very nice.
Juicy enough for you?
That was juicy. Don't use up all the oxygen, Jacob.
Beard.
Yes, sir. Size 1. Couple schmacks. Anybody know what a schmack is?
Is it a snack
like a dollop.
with a sh in front of it?
What?
Is it a snack
With a sh
in front of it?
That is the way to break it down. Yes.
Type of measurement? Jake measurement?
It's a nice shop measurement. I'll wait for some people to get some comments in here.
2 or 1?
2, please. Tracy's asking, how much color do you put on the glass? Tracy, that completely depends on the color. It depends on how much glass, whether it's thick, whether it's thin, the size of the color. 1 million different things. But, oh wait, that's actually her answer to what a schmack is. My fault. That's a perfect answer. A schmack is a coat of color. So we got 2 schmacks of a larger grain white, so it has, you see that wispiness and that beardedness. And here goes the swirls. Big one down onto the belt buckle. Oh, tweezers are stuck 'cause it's so hot. When you're really getting into the beard action and you go too deep into the beard, it does heat the tips up, and I've had the beard just stick completely to the tweezers, and you pull it out and you pull a long strand of beard, and that's kind of ruined. Just heard something, you guys.
PG.
Jeez. So now we're going to Schnozzland, which is a nice, great place of good people.
Near Switzerland.
Right near Switzerland, you're right.
In
I haven't
the
been there.
mountains.
In the mountains. Schnozzland. I just watched a movie, and I probably shouldn't have, but this was back when I had COVID like a month ago, and it was called like something Troll, and it wasn't really even that good, but I mean, it was kind of good, but like...
Pink.
Yes, please.
It's the one where the troll wakes up because there's like mining stuff. And
Yeah.
he's like, I'm trying to get to the palace.
Yes.
But he's just a giant monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a big schnoz. That's all I'm saying. Good guy, good troll, big schnoz.
I had a dream the schnoz on my bird broke this morning.
On your what?
The bird. Das Bird. Das Hummingbird.
Oh.
I had this terrifying dream, this project I'd been working on
Oh, yeah.
for a long time. And
Beautiful
I'm
hummingbird
just
with a long, delicate schnoz.
sitting in bed this morning, and all of a sudden I'm like, heart attack. Nose falling off.
Schnoz.
By the way, everyone, the table is live.
Table is live, folks. That means it's 6:30.
And I dropped the link in the chat.
Thank you, Sam. Big old pink schnoz. Has anyone seen a comment from Kelly? Is she watching live with us today? Keep an eye out.
Yes, she is.
Awesome. I think she's a pretty darn solid regular on our show. I see her name quite frequently. So Kelly, thanks for watching. Let's take a good look here. It's coming together swellingly. We're still going to iridize. The only thing that's got gold on it is that belt buckle. So that'll be the final move, is to give that buckle a little bit of bling bling. I was just gifted a $50 gift card to a pretty high-end clothing store here in Dearborn. And I'm kind of getting into scarves this year, and I was like, oh, you know, 50 bucks, maybe I can go down there and get a scarf for 20 bucks or something, and you know, have a really nice silk scarf or whatever. And I went there, and all the scarves were $145.
What'd you get? A pair of socks?
I got a belt instead that was $105. I almost just should have not even used the gift card, but it's like, I felt like I mean, I guess that's how gift cards work. Or something, but...
Just re-gift it.
I mean, but do you like the belt? Do you think it's like going to be something you have?
It's a little too big.
Wear forever?
I might go exchange it. But it is a really cool belt.
I'm gonna flatten the top.
Yes, please.
Well,
I'll squish.
I got a gift card to English Gardens, so now I can get one of those variegated Swiss cheese plants you were talking about.
The albino ones.
Yeah.
Albino manta rays.
The albino manta rays. Actually, there was a white bald eagle spotted, not an albino, but a white bald eagle spotted.
If it's white, is it an
British
albino?
Columbia. So it's not technically albino unless the eyes are either blue or red. So it's like the difference between like one of your kids has blonde hair, but the rest of them have brown hair.
I
It's
understand.
rare, but it's not albino. So
Okay.
yeah, very cool.
That is super cool. Where was that?
British Columbia, I believe.
Shouts out to the Eagles.
I remember I was up in college, and there was this entirely white squirrel.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'd always see him on my hikes when I go out for a stroll
The
in
same-
between
the
my
same
classes.
Squirrel?
Same squirrel.
Are you sure it wasn't like just like a?
There's
They
doppelganger.
built a relationship together.
They had a secret handshake.
I don't doubt that for a moment.
How many
Me
people?
and my squirrel homies.
What color squirrels does everyone have where they're watching from?
I've seen gray
It's a pretty
squirrels,
cool
black
question.
squirrels, brown squirrels,
I think we have all squirrels here.
ground squirrels.
Brand new house has a resident black squirrel that likes to mess with our bird feeders. But for right now, I'm like, that's cool. I have a squirrel. Who's my
Yeah,
neighbor.
yeah.
He's very cute.
I love a good old-fashioned squirrel.
Is that a drink?
Whatever that means.
Good old-fashioned squirrel.
That went on so perfect.
I had one
Sometimes
of-
the bands
I had
don't.
one of those the other night at this real nice cocktail lounge.
I thought you didn't drink anything, Joe.
Me and my albino squirrel buddy, we were out at the pub.
College buds, old college buds.
Jolly old time.
Coming back together.
Oh, there's a funny backstory to that I will.
That's
I'll
really
be
good.
happy to share another time.
Perfect.
So just so that I know that everyone's watching the same thing, the belt buckle, was that the GA stamp or was that not?
No, GA stamp will go on his backside, lower back.
Rear.
And right now, before we do that, we're gonna put 2 holly leaves on here and 2 little red berries.
Jolly leaves, Jake.
They're jolly leaves. Joey did ask that we change the name of holly leaves because of an old ex-girlfriend he had. So if you guys are amazing customers, would kindly not refer to holly leaves as holly leaves, Joey would appreciate that.
Wow.
That's very thorough, Jake.
She must have really hurt you, damn.
Sue Schmidt says that there is a pink squirrel cocktail.
Pink squirrel cocktail?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Sounds kind of sugary.
Sounds like an old-fashioned squirrel.
Does sound like an old-fashioned
If
squirrel.
there's gin in the cocktail, Jake will like it.
All right, I gotta remember, I need a tool.
Wow, what? Wow. I just saw some
I wasn't even looking his way. I just had a feeling. If I kept stepping backwards, something bad might happen. This other tool?
Ah, it's the wrong one.
Oh,
No, it's gonna be good. That's the right one.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I was just going for like the side of the tweezers.
They gotta be round.
Rounded.
So
folks.
I'm gonna have you hold the torch for me.
You can do that.
Oh no. Oh, there we go.
Give it some extra heat.
And I'll just be like this.
You guys hear that? Don't make them so big.
Yeah. Tinier.
Little guys. Oh, hey. Oh man. Excellent timing.
So hit it on the one side. Yep. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Me and Matt were moving some twisties over to the other side of the
hard?
building earlier, and me and him had to lift up the towel and carry it like the
Nice.
parachute from elementary school. Like how everybody grabs the side of the parachutes.
Yeah.
And we didn't drop anything. And the one thing he said as we were walking him over there, he's like, "Teamwork makes the dream work." And I was like, "Yeah."
That's how we do it around here.
Just like that.
So we have an interesting story from the comments.
Oh.
Pam Keller says, my parents had red squirrels that put so many pecans in the attic that the ceiling collapsed.
Holy cow.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That is really crazy.
I would have been like
Sorry for
monetizing off of those squirrels.
Yeah.
That's like from a movie.
Yeah, you're just sitting there and all of a sudden the roof
You
falls.
said pecans?
Yeah, everywhere.
How do you go that many
Been
years
like-
without hearing the squirrels?
We're having pecan pie
How do
tonight,
the squirrels
folks.
go that many years without remembering that they keep putting their pecans back in the same spot?
They need a nice class on
They're hoarding squirrels.
For sure.
something.
We need a hoarding
A what convention? A hoarding convention?
intervention.
Intervention. You should probably just have a hoarding convention so that the people can get together and just share their things together.
I'm gonna take a heat. We'll do the other side.
Okay. You know, like a swap meet. Isn't that what you call it? Yeah, it's a swap meet. It's like a hoarders convention. Let me sell you my crap and I'll take your crap.
And everything's stacked up to the ceiling.
Yep.
And you can't get in because everything is stacked up to the ceiling.
It's not a good swap meet if there's not piñatas. I'm just here to tell you. Bam.
Hashtag swap meet.
Swap. That's
that.
right.
Well, we got one more move actually. Joey, will you grab some red cane?
I can do that.
Oh, that's looking pretty spiffy, guys.
That went on really nice, and the oxygen hasn't died yet. I don't want to jinx it, but we just got to get these 2 holly leaves on here. Look at how those leaves are the berries.
Oh, this camera likes to just keep turning off. Oh, he's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
I think we can. This lifts up too. I don't. Uncle Dennis has been finessing it, but Sam's gonna come help you, so you don't have to do the hunchbacker move.
Oh, yeah, well,
Save the lower back.
save the lower back. All right. Apologies for everyone watching while I adjust this. Yeah. Maybe it's this one. Is it that one?
Talking like a
It
little smaller
is.
than a pea.
Oh my God, we're so much taller now.
Yeah.
This is great.
I always wanted to be a baller.
Shot collar
20-inch blades on the what?
on the Impala.
Oh my God, this is such a much better view.
Oh, geez, shake. Sorry. I'm gonna lift it up.
Oh, Pam said it didn't take long because there were a lot of squirrels.
The what? The what? The what? The what?
The ceiling collapse didn't take long because there were so many squirrels bringing nuts.
Aha! They had a fleet of squirrels. They must have had a pecan swap meet in the ceiling. That's what it was. That was the locale
I got a bundle of 3.
meeting place.
Torch that. And one right on top.
The one next to it, covering the
Nah.
bottom.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Jolly berries, folks. Jolly berries.
Oh my gosh, it's
I
so,
won't burn you, I promise.
so close to the fire.
Matt, earlier we were making a pumpkin.
Yeah?
You can't really tell, but there's a bunch of burnt ends on my hair. He just like blasted the pumpkin stem because it was going to need to be reduced, and I caught like half my arm hair on fire. well, I wouldn't say caught on fire. Kind of just torched shit off.
I've heard of a lot
I died
of
momentarily. I'm back though.
I've heard of a lot of people getting wax jobs.
What?
You know?
On your
Yeah.
car?
No, I mean that's cool too, but on their bodies.
Oh.
We don't have to deal with any of that around here.
No.
If you got Matt around, it happens real fast.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, why don't you go get some laser hair removal done? You got pretty hairy arms. I was like, why don't I just burn it off?
Damn.
Why do I need to do that? Laser hair removal on my arm?
Ooh,
Sounds fun.
Gorgeous.
Very nice.
look at those little berries.
They're so cute.
First of its kind. None, we have agreed when we were going through our first big gnome rush that gnomes are non-gendered.
Yeah.
But
They have beards.
what about a Santa gnome?
No, they've got beards.
Well, so do dwarves.
Well,
Dwarf women have beards.
the
Did you see
dwarfettes,
the Lord of
they
the-
had no.
Joey, it's already been decided.
You know what?
All of our addicts, everyone, we all agreed upon it. But
You
what
missed
about the
part
Santa
where we had
gnome?
an overall consensus.
We had consensus. It's been done.
Unanimous.
I will veto
What if,
this.
what if I interjected though that when I see gnomes that are
Right there.
girl gnomes, they have braids?
And we did make some of those. You can interject and say that for sure.
I think I did.
Spoken.
I love it. All right, how about a little bling bling on the belt, and then we'll knock him onto his side, and then put him to sleep in the box. Everybody knows how the bling bling works?
I don't. Why don't you
cutting
tell me?
off, Marissa, the oxygen in the hole. So there's no oxygen here. It's just a fluffy flame is what we call it, a really fluffy flame. Kind of like the fluffer you're going to see us use on the pumpkin later on. Remember, these are bright green leaves, bright red berries, his body's bright red, black belt, white and pink accents. So here we go.
Where did Santa go to get his black belt? Do you know?
Is this like a joke?
Yeah. It took you a second. I was waiting.
I don't have the answer.
Him and SpongeBob trained together. Karate.
Come here, little fella. Sometimes you just gotta grab him by the schnoz.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice.
That was
Thanks,
pretty
Sam.
good.
So we have results from the first poll.
Ah yes, and what was, remind me the question for the first poll?
How did you find out about Glass Academy?
Okay.
So I'm going to pop
That's a
that
good
up
question.
on the screen.
It's popped up on the screen.
It's not yet, but it will be.
It will be.
And it looks like the number one answer is Facebook.
Okay. That is where most of our viewership is. We've been trying to transfer people onto YouTube, and we got a pretty split crew as it comes to YouTube and Facebook now, but a lot of people did, especially in the beginning of the pandemic. We're on show 195 now, and we were doing two shows a week for the first 100 shows, and then we went down to one show a week and an experimental show. It was hardcore back in the day, and it was all over the place. We got things really established. If you guys have joined us within the last 100 shows, you've seen new cameras and new audio. You got Sam over here popping stuff onto the screen left and right. You've seen quite a few different glass blowers cycle through our show throughout the last few years as well. And I'm sure many more to come in the future. And
And we
it's been a
have
really
the
cool ride.
200th show coming up too, so there's
Yeah.
more
And we
awesome
do.
things
We're
coming
looking
up
for
later.
suggestions. Any ideas in the chat?
Yeah, what do you guys want to see for the 200th show? Well, we know we're going to go for the big hole, and we're going to make some really large products. It's going to be a pretty intense, hardcore show. Not like a virtual show, not like one of our VIP holiday or pumpkin shows that you got to buy a ticket for and has any specific product. It's just going to be a 200th celebratory hardcore show. That's going to be sweet. That's February 3rd, I believe it is, that's happening. What I wanted to say about the table before we move on to the next one is that because of our short-staffedness on this show today, I don't believe we're pulling any of these one-of-a-kinders from the table as they sell. So normally you look at the table and you see what's left and what's available. It's not the case tonight. You guys can go to the website, you go to the Gathering Point page, and you can see the numbers, the quantities, if they're there, what the prices are, more detailed shots of them, and I know as we're passing up our holiday gift-giving season, we're getting kind of into our slow season as a company. January through March is typically for all glass blowers. It's a kind of rebuilding and understanding the business and what the plans are for the next year type of season. So especially when we're doing these shows, we appreciate the support that you guys give us and buying our work and allowing us to continue to produce the way that we do with the crew that we have. It's super cool and makes our lives run. So we appreciate you for that. Is there anything we want to talk about here, or should we just get into second custom and get that going?
Let me pop the next poll up.
Okay.
As soon as I find the button.
You guys know how to enter these. I think there's directions on the screen, but this is a website called menti.com, and you go and plug in our code that is provided on the screen, I believe.
Yes, the code for tonight is 77682133. And the question right now is, what is your favorite part of the live shows? And this is, you can give any answer, you can give a few words, you can give a sentence. Just let us know.
This is cool. And we appreciate you guys' interaction. It's cool. It's what these shows are about. It's why we do them live, because it's not just sending you out the information and letting it happen. This is interacting with you guys and knowing what you like and what the show is all about, and it's a cool thing.
All right, back to you.
Back to us. Let's get it. So this is a pumpkin that we made that was pretty hardcore. We made it with the white tank, so we're going to substitute white glass with some size 0 white over here. And we're going to put about 100 coats on the core gather. Oh.
Salt Bay.
Did you see that guy got banned?
Yeah, from the World Cup.
And a
Props
bunch of
to
other
him.
things.
You know what?
Why was he even there, though? I don't even understand.
He was there to just make a joke out of it. That was why it looked like. He's just sitting around, pouring things on the trophies, like taking the trophies from the players. This is mine. I don't know. I thought it was funny. I can understand why people might not appreciate it, but
I mean, that's a very, very strong world-based community to try and start war with. So he chose his battle. Hey, whatever.
Would you mind pulling out the big jacks and the sharp jacks?
those these guys, right, his here. And the shark jacks.
Yes, please.
The
So this
cutters.
is the core, folks. This is encased in glass. And Mindy, if you're watching, here we go again. Round 2. As we always say when we lose a piece on the pipe, you know what you wanted to change about the piece. You know the process, and you're ready to go. So this one I think is going to be pretty out of control. This is to remember back to her original custom order, this is I'm moving to Texas, getting myself a sweet, crazy Van Gogh pumpkin special. And she said just go to town. It's a lantern, actually. And she said just go to town on it and make it out of control. And I said, let me get some sort of theme for it. And she picked a quite appropriate theme, which is the Great Lakes theme, because she's moving to Texas out of Michigan. And as many of you guys know, Michigan is the Great Lakes state. We got a lot of fresh water, and this is going to be a watery themed, delicious thing.
It's gonna light up her world.
Yeah, especially once you get some lights up in it, because it's a lantern special. It's a pretty involved pumpkin, I will say, and it was a speedier process when we had the white tank. We just took a gather, didn't have to layer all this up and then encase it and do our color pattern. But
What do you think
the
about
lantern's hardcore.
What do you think about that one, John? I like your comment.
Oh, John.
I don't know if it's gonna be warm enough for that.
Will the
Actually,
Royal Glassmakers be
yeah.
making an appearance on the 200 show? I don't know about turning all kinds of thick, heavy, crazy pipe in the big hole when we're wearing our knickers, our glass-blowing Royal Glassmaker knickers.
I mean, at the Renaissance Festival this year, I was out there with just my fluffy pants on. That was
And some suspenders.
quite the show.
Joey had chest out, suspenders on. And he shaves his chest, too.
Yeah.
You do?
No.
I was just about to say, you shave your chest, but not your arm hairs, just to give things light
You
on
know.
fire.
Jake's just
Maybe
giving
Matt
all
was
kinds
right.
of gibberish to the crowd this evening.
Sorry, Joe.
Goes right along with my lavender panties, huh? Oh, you missed that one, Marissa. Wow, she's like shocked.
Wow.
Everyone else is
For those of
hopefully
you
in
who
the-
can't see my face, which is all of you, I have a very shocked expression.
Yeah, it's a nice floral design.
Yeah.
It's not like they're lace or anything.
Only the best for
So
Joey.
more of a cotton.
Joey, you're a lovely person. Stop putting images in my brain.
Fine. Oh boy. Glad my coworkers are so supportive.
That's incredible.
Periwinkle panties. That's right, Linda.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
periwinkle.
didn't. I get the color confused
There's a
sometimes. That's like my
signature.
Tuesday versus my Thursday set.
So those are the 2022 signature panties.
Yeah. You guys didn't see those on the website? No, I was just kidding. We would not do that.
Holy
2023.
moly.
I mean, just
Lingerie line
Whatever.
coming next.
I'm just
Man,
working on this
we
pumpkin
just-
over
How,
here.
how badly do you want to represent Glass Academy? Well, let me tell you, we
We're
got
not
a
going to
new
be
product
doing that.
for
I
you.
will not be an underwear model for you guys. I'm sorry.
You okay?
That's
That was
hot.
really hot.
That's super hot.
No way.
Yep, way. There.
Scooch her on out of the way.
All right, so we got, these are our 3 colors right here. Take a zoom on those, Marissa.
Oh yeah, already there. Beautiful. We
Would
got
you mind
blue.
pulling
we
out-
got another blue, and we've got was that gold?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Blue, blue, and the bling, bling gold.
And the bling bling gold.
Yep.
Sparkling.
Yeah, did Chris encase it twice?
I don't know. It's a thing, right?
Yeah. Well, for those of you who don't know, Joey plays the bongos.
That's a musical box. That's a thing, right?
I have no idea.
No, one of my friends got, one of my other friends is a musical box.
Do you
The
also
beat-
play the steel
beatbox.
drums?
I can juggle. You guys want to see me juggle some
Yes.
glass?
No, no, that would
Yes.
scare me so bad.
You ready? Oh! We only broke one.
What's going on over here?
The coffee's working.
For those of you who can't see my face, which is all of you at home,
This is what happens when they leave us alone
Golly.
at the studio.
This is like when you have a substitute teacher.
Oh my goodness, that's too appropriate. It's just
So-
coffee, I swear. I got like one good pass in before it bounced off of itself and hit the floor.
jeez.
Oh, Lynn suggested we have a Glass Academy calendar.
You know,
Oh.
That would be fun. It should be like staff, funny pictures, or like a scouting a little bit, like one of those I Spy, Where's Waldo ones. That would be fun.
So what I remembered here, and that's a little bit different than the white tank, is that, well, Chris encased it twice. So he had a white gather, he put clear over it, put the color on the clear, and then gathered over it again because the color wasn't on the outside of that pumpkin. That's what we're doing here. The only thing I would have done different is not put my bubble in at this point. So I'm gonna do some very tender and purposeful Van Gogh swirls here by not poking it into the bubble and totally giving the business to the integrity of the bubble.
nice swirl action there, Jake.
Thank you.
So we have some cool answers from the poll already.
Yeah.
One is the conversation among the glass blowers. That's what their favorite part is.
What? That's crazy.
The interaction and watching art being created. I like that one.
I like that one a lot.
It's a very quick developmental process.
And people can see those all the answers on Menti when they go there, right? Everyone's answers popping up.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Do you want the work with here?
I'll probably just marver it. Thank you. I just need to get the appropriate amount of swirlage that Mindy deserves.
Is there any such thing as too many swirls?
I don't know. What do you think, Joey?
You know, as long as they're not overlapping. I think the most important part is that they flow together. Once they start
Very
getting some
cool.
compound swirlage, take some fine tuning to make that effective.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to dance together.
Dance. Tango.
Tango. That's right. Marissa's dancing behind the screen.
Which is why I'm behind the screen and not in front of the camera, embarrassing myself for all time.
We catch your cans.
Anybody
catch
like
her
dancing out there?
All day in the studio. I'm gonna get my words out right. I swear.
How
These
many
people do
people-
think I'm drunk.
Know how to salsa?
Do I know how to salsa?
I'm asking everybody.
Oh, does everybody know how to salsa? I know how to eat salsa.
You know how to salsa?
I know how to make
I know
salsa.
how to make salsa.
We got a salsa maker and we got a salsa eater.
What a team.
One of these. One of
Oh
those.
yeah.
Wah, ba, 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 ba.
There you go. There you go. Where do the chips come in?
Good question.
Good question. I know like one part of the Charleston.
Which is?
Does that count? The foot maneuver. It's not like the other
Oh.
one. It's different.
I know the sprinkler.
The sprinkler. That's a good one.
Okay, but do you know the shopping cart?
The shopping cart?
Mm.
No.
I will go in front of the camera
You should.
to do this.
I think I
when
could help
we are
with this.
not filming about pumpkins.
The next time he takes a heat, I'll take the camera.
Oh, we'll get a live demonstration of this shopping cart.
Yes.
Now's the time. I'm gonna let this cool down for a minute. Oh, the bubbles.
Now's the
perfect.
time. Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Oh,
Here
boy.
we go. We ready for this? Okay. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun, 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 dun.
classic.
It just goes all the way across the room doing that.
Right through the dance floor with it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
That's amazing. Give her a round of thumbs for that one, folks.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm here all week.
Tiny
Better
ball.
performance than my juggling for sure.
Or
I
reach
would
that or
agree.
anything.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be a showstopper with the explosions and the fire.
It's
and
exciting.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you guys can see the depth of the layering so far right now. These are pretty sweet when the blue swirls into the gold area and vice versa. And then you got two different types of blues. It's tough to see now, but you got the copper blue, which looks like green right now, and you got a deep, deep, beautiful, glowing
Yeah,
Great
that looks
Lake
great.
blue.
That's fantastic.
That looks so great.
Fantastic. Let's give it a little bling bling real quick.
Oh. Sounds like Blizzan.
Because we're going to encase it, we won't be able to iridize that gold after the fact. I remember Chris doing this before this last time he made it. But you can see that iridescence there. That gold got darker,
Don't hit it again.
and it has the bling bling. I think it's
So I thought of a question that's not in the poll. What is everyone's plans for New Year's?
That's a good one.
yeah. That's a great question. I didn't get to read everyone's comments about how their Christmas was, but I'll read it after the show.
I'll be teaching class here with some people New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, baby.
That's right.
Icicle,
Okay, but
I
what
think.
happens after New Year's? Because we do close at 4, which
We're,
is great.
we're going to drink apple juice
Hey.
at the library.
I like sparkling apple cider.
Sparkling apple cider. There we go.
That sounds nice.
Actually, I had to stop drinking apple juice as a child because I was obsessed with it and had so much sugar. I started getting a whole bunch of cavities. Quite the tragedy. I love that stuff.
It's good stuff.
Let me play you the smallest violin in the
Oh. Thanks, Marissa.
Joey, would you
Apple juice
pull
is good,
that clear bucket over by our area so she can film the drip that I'm about to give this thing?
Clear.
Our knockoff bucket.
Yeah.
Then if you grab a pair of shears to just give it a snip for me if need be.
Give her the old snip
All right, so we're doing it over here. Very nice.
right here.
Right there.
Right there. Right here now.
Right where?
Look at the diamond. Follow the diamond. Right there.
Very nice.
Jake's pulling all that glass forward off the front, and we're going to angle it in a vertical direction.
Ooh.
Finger sizzler.
Oh.
Thanks, Joey.
Oh.
Wait, can I see a good look into that bucket, please? That is a ton of fun. Very
It's
cool.
still moving.
Ew.
I mean,
Then, if we could actually swap our 12-pointer for our 20-pointer, because
20?
it's got a little more room to fill this thing up. The one on the left there, back left. Thank you.
cow.
Holy folks, Joey's on one.
Caffeine, it's real.
You got the jitter.
I'm gonna stay real calm over here.
Nobody breathe while Jake does what he's gonna do. And Joey stand 10 feet away.
Back up now.
Hazard at this point.
I am gonna shape this up a little before dropping it in the mold, make sure the bubble's correct and whatnot. This is gonna be bigger than your last one, Mindy.
Yeah, but it looks so cool.
If it's not, this is like pulling cane or, I mean, really anything when it gets large like this, the heat matters so much. Take extra time and to really soak the heat into that cold core. That core wasn't moving at all. We were just sitting there talking and it got like 1100 degrees, ice cold. So now to bring it back up to a molten temperature equally, especially when we got a really soft blue on one side and you got some gold on the other side, I'm gonna take my time with this. There's no rush.
Cue the Jeopardy music.
Do, do, do,
And that's all we can say.
Yep. Too many notes. We're gonna cut off. Stop, stop, stop.
No, you're gonna sing the whole verse. You asked for it.
All right, looking good.
It does look good.
That's a big old bubble.
That's what I like. One more good strong heat. I'm gonna get a little longer and thinner so it hits the bottom of the mold. And then I'm just gonna give it the business.
No, I haven't been taking improv classes. It's just how I operate. You can ask anybody who works here. I'm quite, and can be mildly animated. What would you say about that?
Yes.
All right, there you go.
That is a non-answer answer.
I just, it's just the way it is. Living my own storybook, comedy movie life, whatever you want to call it. Just coffee, John. Just coffee. I promise.
We know there is an option for hot chocolate in the
I
lounge.
saw that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not necessarily caffeine.
That's just as much sugar, though. Yeah. You know, you gotta take your pick. I know caffeine lasts a little bit longer than sugar, but
You got a counterweight up for the, yep.
I do. Did everybody get what they wanted for Christmas? Whether it be good quality, amazing gifts like your big televisions and fancy new cars, or did you get to spend time with family and friends and eat good food and maybe go in the snow? All those fun things.
All that goodness.
And a la puff, a la push. There we go, folks. That's a big old bubble.
That's a big old bubble right there.
Very cool, very cool. Well, since we can't see other people's comments right now, what did you get what you wanted for Christmas? Oh, we can't see
You
other
could
people's
just take
hello.
that. I think you should just take this.
I should just, okay,
Yeah,
here I
you
go.
could feed us with some comments.
I've got the con, guys. Ooh.
Jody says
Yep.
the break was all about the family.
Stop. A little more.
The juice.
Good.
I'm gonna spin it while you neckline it.
I think I'll just take one more puff. I think I got her. That's good.
Das Mega Pumpkin.
That's gorgeous.
I think this one's a little bigger than the other one.
I was telling her, blow. Good. Whew.
Groovy.
Give me that dough.
The dough.
Oh, show. Yep. Blue's so soft, it sure doesn't take a lot of heat. All right, how about a little more air, just a wee bit. Perfect. That's good. So I'm gonna need to just take a second here and pop a hole in the bottom.
Comprende.
Letting it fall back on itself.
Holy cow, guys.
Wait, we gotta punch you first, right? No. I always forget how we do this.
All you need is a nice, strong supply of oxygen.
I don't have that.
He says as he glares into the camera.
I furrowed my brow. So I'll start by, in order to save oxygen, I'll preheat the bottom here. The trick though is that, and the reason the torch is so good for this is, if we just heat up the bottom like this, the heat's gonna heat up the whole bottom third, or even, even if there's a quarter of the bottom of the pumpkin, you go to try and blow that out and a large bulb is gonna come out. We want the heat concentrated on a spot, that big, really tiny. So this is just kind of a preheat, and we're going to hope and pray.
Stephanie would like to know why you're using the rubber hose rather than blowing.
I don't feel like squatting down. That's pretty much why. Also, I can see the piece. That not being able to see it because Jake's hand is in the way. This allows me to be more of aid in instance that I need to run and go get something. Anything of that likeness.
I'm gonna take one more heat first.
Boop, boop, boop. Oh, we got locked out. That might take a pause. I think it's the. We'll figure that one out momentarily.
Asking for the fire hydrants again. Darn internet.
It just logged us out for whatever reason.
It didn't like
I had to
being
go
in my
through like
pocket.
select these 8 different fire hydrants through rotating photos in order to confirm I wasn't a robot. You guys ever had to deal with that?
Oh, the one where it's like, find all the buses or all the crosswalks.
It's like Where's Waldo, but worse.
I've heard that that's not even anything to do with security. It's just paid by an AI company to let them learn how humans pick
Yeah.
stuff out.
I'm sorry. Are you saying that we have to take a test saying that we're not robots?
Well.
That a robot is
Yeah, it's machine.
Exactly.
administering?
It's machine learning. It's so that they can tell if the robots are being accurate when they tag.
Great.
So we're making better robots by proving we're not robots.
Yeah.
Well, we love robots here at the Glass Academy.
Just the ones that make us coffee and warm up our food.
Right.
Is that a robot or is that a machine?
That's a great
Robot.
question.
That's
Do we
advanced
wanna
technology.
Talk about the difference.
You guys want to
between
see the
two?
most advanced piece of technology in the building? This right here.
You say in the village?
Is that-
In the building.
is
This is
that-
the most advanced piece of technology we have in this building.
Just a
Everyone who's
stick?
taken a
Our
class
bonking
gets to
stick.
know about that.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's
Anybody
right.
taking a class? Anybody know the technical term for that? Not you, Sam. I'll give you a hint. It starts with B. It's 2 words.
Bazinga.
The first letter is B.
Last letter
Bananas.
is
The first letter of the last word is S.
Bananas.
bananas.
Big banana.
B-A-N-A-N-S. Right? Like
Put your
that?
guesses in the chat. Sam, let us know if anyone gets it.
I'm pretty sure I said it out loud.
You definitely did.
Aww.
Carrie wants to know if that's cobalt blue.
What?
No, okay.
That is what makes blue blue. This type of blue.
And the Cooper. Can't forget Cooper.
Did you grab the other jacks?
On the other bench.
The regular, small, nice cup jacks?
Oh, John Milberg said it's the bonker.
Yes, John. John knows all the tech. John's probably going to apply for a job here pretty soon. Ow, that thing's so big, it's burning my thumb. Thank you, Joey. Man. You guys hear it whistling?
Yeah, that's
It's pretty cool.
ominous.
Ominous.
It's like when you blow in a bottle of pop.
Totally.
It's like,
But deeper and more pumpkin-y.
I make all sorts of noises in my torch working studio.
Oh yeah?
Pop holes, cups, different things. They just whistle. Because the glass torch, or the torch is going so hot, powerful sometimes, it like will scream. It's rather loud. Ever have a torch scream at you, Jake? Mine like to backfire too. That's another fun one.
Come on, Buster.
Dangerous.
Okay, so Jody has a good definition of machine versus robot. A machine is a stationary piece that serves a function and doesn't know things on its own, basically. And a robot can be programmed to do the work and like can learn.
Like the difference between a vacuum and a Zumba. Roomba. I'm sorry, not Zumba. Roomba.
Oh,
Zumba's a dance.
Zumba.
Roomba.
Like a Roomba, like the robot.
Those little circle robot vacuums.
Those things are awesome. I got one.
I want one of those.
Oh, what do I recommend? You just like let it go in a room, and
I thought Zumba was that really cool class you go with your mom and do.
The one where you like dance a lot.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or
like
is that jazzercising?
Well, we're talking about vacuums
the fact
too.
that jazzercise is still
Oh.
a thing is wonderful.
Yes,
Is
there is a
hilarious.
jazzercise in Morello.
Yeah.
I saw that. And I was
Jazz,
like,
man. It's an amazing,
I love
amazing
jazz.
thing. Heck yeah. I want to go find some jazz bars downtown.
I know the one I was supposed to go, but it was closed on Mondays.
Well, we'll
So
find
we're
another,
gonna have
you
to
know.
figure that out.
Let's go sometime.
No, Pat.
You
I'm
guys been
good.
to a piano bar?
But I will have
Joey
you cap
piano
it
bar
right now.
before? I love those
Cap
so
it?
much.
Cap.
Yep.
Cap a lot. No cap. Full cap. You're capping.
Capped.
The cap.
For all the shenanigans going on around here, it's coming out all right. I'm gonna do the blow and cap one more time.
Yep.
It's definitely bigger than your last one, Mindy.
I think if there are no shenanigans, there is no
There is
gathering
no
point.
show.
There's
You
no
know
show.
what? We actually have, I hate to jinx it, but we have more viewers than we normally do.
Really? What are we at?
We're at 91.
Cabbage,
Cabbage? Bok choy?
Because people don't
choy,
have work this week.
kimchi.
Start at the thingamajig?
Or maybe
Yep.
we're just that cool. People really
Maybe they're seeing
We're doing
that lantern and they're like,
a
"Whoa,
white
yeah,
core
Wow. More lanterns to come in
And-
2023. Check it out.
Yep.
Every week on
Yes,
Tuesday.
put a stamp on it first. White core, cobalt 0 over there.
Oh, point.
I got the cobalt there. The 20 pointer actually, that one.
Silly hot. Said the others, what size? White? What?
Yep,
What?
right there. Not sharing the spot with you on this one. Joey and I were doing a happy hour last week. It was going great. Everyone, we just made a bunch of amazing pieces, 7 of them in a row. And we were on piece number 8, and everyone's crowded around behind the bench having a blast. We're having a good time. And they wanted to upgrade and get a decanter made. So we're making a decanter like this big with a fluted top on it. And we're just almost done. We're about to punny it up and just open the other side. And we go like this. Joey was flashing his punny in there like he just was. And it was stuck right to the side of the decanter. And no one knew what was happening. We walked out and our pipes were stuck together and we just carried them out together and it was bent in half and all crumbled up. And we were just like, and it was horrible. It was not cool.
You said cobalt, Jake?
Yes, please. It's over there by the recycle furnace. So that was kind of treacherous, but no more talk of treachery. We're just going to go ahead and make this amazing stem. We got everything we need. You'll turn on the fluffer when I'm putting the stem on. And you got 2 pair of shears there and tweezers.
We don't need the fluffer, do we?
Any chance I can kind of adjust this so
Yes.
you guys do the stem?
We're going to be standing on the long... Yep, perfect. Nice.
Cool. We have a new answer on Mentimeter, or Menti. They said the shenanigans are their favorite part of the live show.
The shenanigans?
The shenanigans.
Number 1, shenanigans!
Are you dropping? Should I take one more eat?
We don't need the fluffer, do we? It's not
We
reducing.
do need... Oh, we don't need the fluffer, actually. You're right. All right, coming over, though.
I'm dropping. Oh, spaghetti.
Okay. Sometimes those big ones have a hard time when we knock it off like that, so I'm glad that went perfectly. This is looking like a really nice stem. Here it comes.
Here now.
Beautiful. Yank it.
Jake,
Oh,
you
yeah.
almost lost your mustache there.
I know.
Hey-yo. That dang bubble just like showed up underneath my foot. Who put that there?
Nice.
We don't do these ever. Oh man, look at the colors on this side.
I got it.
Keep going. Check out these swirls, Marissa.
I am checking them out. Everyone else can see this, right? It's amazing.
You should, we should just roll it over to the area we're going to bring it to.
What?
Should roll it over to the place there so we're not stretching the stem at all when we're walking it. Or just go for it. Give it the full send. Beautiful. What do you guys think of that one?
I am so jealous.
So jelly.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's tight. Thanks. Wow. Need some water.
All right, well, that was another wonderful piece made a second time? Or was
Yeah.
That was the second time.
That was the remake. I think the only thing that was different about that one, it was a little lower and squattier, but I think it was wider, and I think that stem went on. I remember last time we were like, all three of us were running around in circles around it, trying to throw it down.
Yes.
So I think it worked out good.
I remember.
You can also do Wheel of Names for the gift card if you guys want to.
That sounds like perfect break time.
So,
Let's just, yeah.
while they drink water, I'm gonna spin the wheel.
Spin it.
Spin the wheel.
All right, we're back.
All right, I got the results over here.
Dun, 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 dun.
$25 gift card going to, this comes on our Tuesday e-news, doesn't it? Or Thursday
That's
e-news? Sunday e-news. You get our e-newsletter, you answer the question online, and you win.
It's Rachel Bananowski. I'm sorry, I messed up.
Rachel Badanowski.
Woo-hoo.
Ow!
Congratulations.
Congrats. $25 is enough to buy you 3 coffees at Starbucks. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's about $8 each. So you might even get like a muffin.
How about that?
Or you might just be able to smell the muffin and leave it there because you can't afford it.
Now, isn't that gift card to gallery then?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was just putting it in reference, you know.
Oh.
You like to count money in cappuccinos?
Kind of. Yeah.
Might get you a couple of straws, maybe a cookie.
A cookie for sure.
Yeah.
Straws are fun. Any of our stuff on the website is great, and $25 off of literally anything is an awesome plus. You can even use that towards a class. So.
Towards a class,
Yes.
for sure.
Maybe that new strawberry class.
The new strawberry
You can use it
class.
towards a new strawberry class.
We're working on scheduling the day that we go through the whole staff and have everyone test it out, which allows the instructors, both me, Joey, and Oliver, our new guy coming into town, and on the 17th to have an opportunity to finesse the class and get comfortable with it and see the way that it flows, and then everyone in the company gets to make a strawberry.
I'm gonna need you to do that before next Thursday.
Except for Sam, we're gonna see. We're gonna plan that out. But Joey, would you mind grabbing that sweater for me over there? No, but I do want to represent, show this sweet new sweater. I don't know how long we've had these on the websites, but I was under the impression this was a tester sweater to see what it looks like and how it works, and it works.
Got the kangaroo pouch.
Got the kangaroo pouch. It's fuzzy on the inside. It's warm, and the coolest part.
Did you guys put the pouch on there for me?
Goodness.
Yes, Joey. Get in there. Super cool. Those are on the website, folks. And if I'm not mistaken, you can choose any color you want. You go to the website, pick your color, pick your size. They ship it right to your door, and it's all through our website. Super cool company.
I
Can't
bet
you even?
that link is about to be in the chat.
I got a feeling that link's going to be in the chat.
Couldn't you also pair it up? You have a super like cold night. You want to be in a sweater, and you're like, oh, look at my GA sweater that I'm also holding with my Gathering Point mug.
Yes.
You could match colors.
If you've got a rep like for one of your favorite sports teams, I know a lot of you guys are really big Red Wings fans out there. If you want to rep like you're a Red Wings fan, we got the merch for you. So that's super cool. Is my hair still sticking up, or is it down a little?
Your hair is just fine.
All right. There's our giveaway. We won't do it now, but this is going to be the piece, if you guys saw the anneal reveal, that we're going to give away on the show. Now, Chris took it into triple, quadruple overtime last week. We all had plans that night. We were all ready to go at 8 o'clock, and all of a sudden, shazam, it was 8:30. And that just shows you that Chris doesn't want to just give you guys anything for your Christmas giveaway special. He said it's ridiculous that we would not make something on the show. He had to make a snowman with arms, stemmed goblet, and so we're going to give that away on this show.
Those are some fancy arms too.
Those are serious
Strike
arms.
in a pose.
Yeah.
Here's a serious question. All of our snowmen get cute little scarves
Yes.
to go with, they got to stay warm.
Yes.
Does he get a tiny scarf? Is that something I should set up?
Perhaps.
For whoever gets the giveaway?
I think so. The answer is
in
yes.
The chat. Or that. No,
Well,
answer is yes.
I mean, we can't say no to that now.
Tech support says
Yes.
Unanimous decision. You get a surprise scarf for the goblet.
So that's super cool, little bonus material for you guys. I did hear via the chat that we're completely out of the sweet, one-of-a-kinder purple snowflakes.
Wonderful.
So that's super cool. I don't know what the deal is with the signature ornaments that we highlighted or the could-have-been signature ornaments. And then I did see a couple of these other ones went. People, I love when you see who buys them. And we always look at the orders after the fact, too. But in the comments to see who got what. I know a couple of the Jack Frost went. But just keep your eye on there on the website, folks. They go when they go. And we're done making snowmen this year until a custom order comes in or until someone starts buying a bunch of snowman in March.
Yeah.
Are we ready for another poll?
I'm ready for another poll. How about that?
Is it poll
Do
time?
another poll.
All right.
Is it?
Give it to us.
All right,
Poll time?
I'm gonna put it on the screen right now.
She's like, get my face off the screen. I'm putting it up right now.
Do it really fast. And this question is, who do you watch the live show with? And I put a few options there.
I like that. I like
So
that
are
a
you-
lot.
Are you just cuddled up by yourself? Do you have your pets with you? Maybe you watch with family or friends? Let us
Dogs and
know.
cats?
I mean, when I watch the show, when I'm not here, it's with my dogs.
Can they put their own answers in there?
They're not that dexterous.
They're not that texturous?
Dexterous.
Oh.
They just have paws, Jake.
Oh. I was talking about our viewers. You got me good there. You got me good. Dag
You go
nabbit.
one way, I go the other. Okay, so. Whoop.
Oh, snap.
And
I
back to you
I
guys.
can't coordinate.
What's that move called?
I don't know. What would you? Oh, that we would
Oh
have
my
to do a
God.
little bit something different.
All right. Yeah, how about Joey's facial hair right now,
It's
folks?
getting out there. I think
That's
we're
pretty
coming out
good.
in, like 3 months. No, November. I think I was going partway through October though, so
It's looking good. Give him a round of thumbs for that.
I'm gonna start those beard competitions where you like hold things up with your.
I could see you doing that.
There's actually a club in England of
Oh.
like fantastic mustaches and beards where you have to have like ridiculous hairstyles for your
seen
beards
those.
every day.
I've seen that.
Ships,
Like a ship,
or like octopus.
ornamental
or,
like
yeah.
I
designs.
bet the weightlifting for
Monocle.
beard is Scotland.
Yeah.
It just sounds like Scotland.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get an old like gym suit, one of those tight onesies like I
Oh,
used
the
to wear in
old-timey.
wrestling. I'm gonna get some big dumbbells and I'm gonna grow out my mustache. That's how you guys are gonna see me.
What a guy. He's single, folks.
Put that on my dating profile that I don't have. That's good.
All right. Let's move along.
All right, it is 7.
We are in 7:30. We've got room to do whatever we want to do, which we did speak about before the show.
Yes, we did.
Let's go ahead and do it.
You wanna go or you want me to go?
I say let's collab on it.
Would this be number 4, artist choice? Or is
This will be a
Or is this the
number
giveaway?
4, artist
Wow.
choice.
Okay, very cool.
So this is
For
that
Sizale.
giveaway?
This and then the giveaway.
All right.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Oh, are we going
Is that
to
a-
Crackle
The
Town?
head dunking bucket.
We might be going to Crackletown, and we might be crackling in our brand new buckets.
Wow.
Did anybody notice those? The one behind the bench, this one right here.
So shiny.
No,
It's pretty cool.
So shiny and out of place.
It's
I
not
didn't even
normal.
notice.
It's not normal.
clean.
It's so clean and nice.
It's not a head dunking bucket, correct? It is 19 degrees outside.
I do got to fix my hair.
Just
No.
please don't wear the mic when you do it this time.
Oh my God, I'm banned. I'm banned from dunking. They said no more donuts. All right, here comes Joey. He went with the clear. And what are we making again?
A spectacular drinking device.
Oh, I thought we were making a snowman. Jack Frost.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Just dump it and let's do it. Or it could be clear, yeah. All right.
So what's the consensus?
No.
We're doing a special character from a special movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, we're going to put the bucket away. Oh, release space.
Your mic is off.
Haven't noticed that.
Is your mic off, Joey?
Probably. I didn't want you guys to hear me slurping my water. It just has water in it.
You guys see Joey's knife in his pocket? I used to carry around a knife like that too when I was working in Pittsburgh, and then there was one time I was driving back from here to Pittsburgh, and I got pulled over on the turnpike, and I was coming back from being in South America, so all of my stuff was in like my full hiking backpack, and I was bringing back 3 months worth of travel gear going back to Pittsburgh. And this state cop pulled me over and was just asking. I actually had a glass jar. My mom made me a smoothie. Had a glass jar right there, emptied out. I'd washed it at the Turnpike rest stop and everything, and it was just a jar. I think he thought I might have had a bunch of nugs in there coming from
Nugs?
legal Michigan through Ohio, which is not legal type deal, which wasn't the case.
Like chocolate nuggets?
Chocolate nuggets,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Cacao nibs.
Cacao nibs, and he pulled me over and was asking me all these questions, and then he asked me if I had a weapon in the car, and I said no, but I had the knife in my pocket. And so then he took me out of the car and started patting me down, and then I remembered I had the knife in my pocket, and I was like, oh, officer.
Man, I've told a cop I haven't had a weapon, and I've had like multiple pockets in my car.
Well, they didn't have
Oops.
good eyes, I guess, but either way, he took all my stuff out, unpacked all of my stuff. I sat in the back of the cop car for an hour, and he unpacked all of my stuff. I did have some seeds, some illegal seeds that I took back from Peru, because it was a really cool plant. But he didn't find those.
I feel like Jake himself should look at the chat right now.
Me?
Yeah.
Is everyone giving me a hard time?
I think
Jacob Hair Moose. Thanks, Julie.
I think we might need the other chat. You got to pull up on the other chat. Go check the.
I got time to
the
put my phone back
You
up.
can do that. We got time.
Jacqueline wants to know what a nug is.
A nug? A nug is like what you find inside of a Three Musketeers or a Snickers.
That's nougat.
Oh,
Here
it's
in
nougat.
Michigan, we like our herbal remedies known as Mary Jane, if you will.
We're streaming in like all over the world, so I don't know where this is cool to talk about or not, but
I'm pretty sure YouTube will be thrilled, but...
we don't want to upset the algorithm, folks. So if you know what we're talking about,
Oh, okay.
there's
some
billboards for it everywhere.
Some people in the chat are dropping some info.
All right. Well, I think that's what the cop wanted from me, and they gave me a hard time, but they didn't give me a ticket at the end. They just said, I'm sorry that I threw all of your clothes out upon your car and disarrayed everything that you own, and have a good one.
And then he left and you had to clean up everything, right?
Yeah, he left a bunch of stuff outside of the car, too. They were like, go ahead, son, patted me on the butt. I was like, what?
What? I'm gonna call your
This story just
director.
Hold on,
the-
guys. I'm picking out the traffic lights so I can see everyone's comments.
You're definitely a robot, Jacob. Be careful.
They know I'm a robot.
All right, so this is gonna be a gigantic snowman. We miscalculated our initial gather because
Joey.
I thought we were doing.
You just
something.
gathered over that?
Yeah, I
Oh
did.
my God. What is going on there?
Twas the night before Christmas, right?
Till
Oh
was the
my
night before
goodness.
Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
There was a couple mice stirring.
The
And
story.
Ma in her kerchief, and I in my nightcap, something. I don't know. I read this whole story.
That was pretty good.
Thank you. I got like 15% into the story. So every Christmas Eve we read that entire book out before we part ways or whatever. Because
That's
what
adorable.
used to happen is when I was a child, mind you, I'm 30 years old right now. But when I was a child, we had to read that book, and then when we were done, we had to go to bed at 7:30 because
Yeah.
if we didn't, Santa Claus wouldn't come, right?
Yeah.
And again, I'm 30, and my mom's like, "You still need to read the book before you go, or else Santa Claus isn't going to
Aw,
come
Mom,
tomorrow."
let's do it.
Yeah. So I do
That's
it
so
just to
sweet.
make,
That's
just to
pretty
make her happy.
adorable. It's looking like I'm not going to be able to read the comments, folks, so I'll just focus on the glass blowing.
Do you want me to prove you're not a robot?
Yeah, maybe. Joey's wrangling this thing.
That's about the size we need. Trust me.
It's just kind of a little glitchy and something's going on. Tech support saves the glass blowers. Nice height, nice height.
You guys might be seeing that this is not a regular snowman.
It's not?
No, he's a peculiar snowman. He's from a special movie that some of us may know of.
Did you already make one of these earlier?
I have made some of these, and I want you guys to start guessing. If you know the special character that I'm making, put it down below in the chats. Let's see who's got the best guess. That actually squared up
What
pretty
happens if
nice.
someone guesses it?
Then you get a thumbs up from me
Oh, wonderful.
and the rest of the gang. Shape yourself. So, it's looking pretty good. Jake, you want to find some black cane for me?
Faux show.
Faux show.
Thank you, Sam.
Black cane.
Incredibile.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's.
All right,
What
let's
do they
take
do
it to
about-
Stringerland.
It's not Blanco.
Possibly could be.
This is a different place than Schnozland.
Ooh,
Jake,
can
This
we
is
see
Stringerland.
We got a couple over
Very
yonder
cool.
that we could probably use.
All right.
Those fellers. And then if you want to read me, unless you want to do them,
You go ahead. If I get to put the hat on her.
fine, dealio.
Tradesies.
Oh, that was a Matrix move.
My little dodge there.
Oh, dodge. Yeah.
I get my ninja from relation to my cat.
You can dodge.
I got a great question. Can
What's that?
anyone guess the brand of car that Joey drives?
Haha. It's a special type of
Anyone who
spaceship.
can guess the
Get ready to paddle
car
it.
that Joey drives, the first person to guess. What do you want?
Paddle it down when I do it.
Yeah, I got you. I will guarantee, because Michelle and Chris are out of town, we're allowed to do this, a $5 gift card.
Oh boy.
First person who guesses
Go that way.
Joey's correct car brand.
I can't think of what it is. So how am I supposed to figure out who won?
Go.
You're toast, Sam.
I'll tell you.
No inner Glass Academy guesses.
Yeah,
allowed.
you can't win any. That's not allowed. That's like insider trading.
What about what the most popular car brand is here? How many people have the most of one?
You mean how many people that work here have
You
the
know,
most-
that's like the case in a lot of places. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna put buttons.
Yep. Joey's putting the old doctor's work, surgeon's work in here. After this, Joey, why don't you go tell, or she's gonna go look, okay.
I could just tell you.
She's got it.
Well,
It's only a skip and a hop to the left.
It's a spaceship, you guys. I drive a spaceship.
The moment she
Uh.
opened that door, all the heat went right out the window. Right out.
Everyone's like, do you even have a heating bill?
All right, so it's a smiley face. The nose is a little strange. Very nice.
Careful now. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah.
paddle it.
I know which one it is now.
Okay.
Do we have any winners?
It does not look like it.
Ah!
Not even the folks that I've been over to visit? Ah,
Oh,
disappointed.
Carrie is being very nice and not participating.
Oh, shucks.
Carrie, you're too sweet.
Okay.
All right.
Nice, Joey.
Who's this character, folks?
Wait.
Put
Did
her
we
in the
guess
chat.
already?
Cool, cool, cool. So, are we allowed to give?
They are asking for hints.
Oh,
Hints.
Yeah.
It's gray.
Buzz Lightyear. That's it.
That's a good
That's
hint.
the only hint I'll give you guys.
What kind of hat are we putting on this?
We can give him like a Punisher cap, or we could give him an old weathered Abraham Lincoln hat.
Yeah, weathered for sure.
Oh, like a really tall Abraham Lincoln hat.
Yeah. You know, matches ball.
You're finishing it then?
No, here.
That's fine. I haven't dropped the patty in a long time.
Take it away.
Let's make it big and tall then and real crazy. No, I could do it in one, but just a little on the bigger side. So,
John won.
John Milberg?
Yep.
Tech Man? John, you're good.
I think so, yeah.
Would you mind sending me a message in Slack or just writing down somewhere that I can send him that $5 gift card?
I will do that post-haste.
You'll do it what?
Post-haste. I'm being weird.
All right.
Ignore me.
So this guy, this situation is going to be for sale. If it gets off the pipe and it's in the box, it's really thick, it's tall, it's good, and that's pretty heavy.
I feel like lots of people would guess what kind of car I drive.
What?
My license plate, I have a personalized plate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never noticed it. What the? No. What?
Also, your mic is off.
All right,
Joey.
fine.
Say that again.
Your mic is off.
Hello, everybody.
I don't think I've ever even left the studio when you've still been here, Sam.
Yeah, usually I come in and I leave. Really?
I honestly can't even think of what your car is.
I can think of it.
It's blue.
It's like what
Is it a Ford?
every person in Colorado drives.
A Toyota Tacoma?
Actually, that's what my husband has.
Ah.
How ironic. All right, are we ready?
I felt it. I'm ready.
Do a little scrape.
What?
Scrape some off.
Hi, Julie.
Pull.
Hup. All right, looking good. Looking good. What's up, everybody? Stovepipe hat. That's correct. That's correct, William. Marshmallow Man? Not quite.
Not quite.
Well, somebody already got it, then that's the answer. Or are we just keeping that for a later day?
No, John got it.
Yeah, John got it.
So then the answer is
An Infinity.
Jaguar.
I actually drive a Porsche.
Yeah, it's an Infinity. It's pretty fast. I got to drive it one time at the Ren Fair.
It's a nice car.
It's
Nice.
so much fun. I bought it during the peak of used car sales because I needed a vehicle. Oh, it was a great time to buy a car.
It was a great time to sell a car during
Yes,
that.
that as well.
I got rid of my first brand car that I have and got this one.
Nice. Jake's texturizing the hat. Now, I never thought I'd drive an Infiniti. I always thought it was like just a goofy brand. There's only certain types of individuals that drive those types of cars.
Yep.
Not to be like
Really
peculiar, but,
strange people.
you know, car picks a person, the person picks its car. The first time I read this car called out to me.
We want to do an icy base. You gathering up a base on that?
I'm going to.
I don't know. What do you think? Ice or?
Yes.
I mean, this guy's pretty special. He needs a little something.
Man, who filled this tank? Jeez.
Oh, yeah, baby.
The extra deep dip.
All right, well, this is it. I'm going to probably get the gloves out to drop this guy down. He's so heavy and whatnot. Maybe not.
I think it might be okay.
Huh?
Too hot.
Having some camera
Feathered.
Skeletor Lincoln.
It's like, don't look at me, dude.
He got in a couple fights lately with some reindeer.
That's the worst.
Go for it. Go for it.
I don't want to.
What?
Here we go.
Circle? A circle or an oval?
Give it a little ovalish.
Ovalish. Uh-oh. I don't-
Give him a nice deep heat. Here comes the old transfer. Here is a stamp, but I don't have a torch for you.
I can manage. I didn't like the shape of that, the way I dropped it, so it had to be modified.
It looks really good to me. I like when the puddles are organic and not perfectly symmetrical.
All right. Where did the stamp go?
I gave it to you already when I was like, I gave you the stamp,
Here's the stamp.
and you were like,
Stamp
I'll
it for me.
manage. Ooh, that's a big boy. Big boy finger sizzler. That's right. Look at that.
Paddle.
Would you just look at it?
Wow. The snowman of my nightmares.
Oh,
That's awesome,
what
Joey.
a cutie.
Nice
Good
work.
job, man.
Very sweet. I'm gonna lean him forward a little bit.
Oh, want to get the door?
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Till next time. Oof. I touched the oven and it was rather warm. See that?
Ooh.
Thanks, Sam.
Little sizzler.
Golf clap.
Nice golf clap.
Do you want to do the other wheel spin?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's take it over.
I don't know why that had such a long pause.
I don't either.
All right, I'm gonna spin the wheel now. And we're back.
And we're back.
And this is for the snowman.
This is for the snowman goblet, and I gotta say, this is not a name that I'm as familiar with as other names. But there he is. Look at the inside of this drinking vessel. Is my finger in the way?
No, you're good.
All right. The name of the wheel of the name has been spun. Here's the answer.
Ba-na-na-na.
Congratulations, Carla.
Oh, snap.
No, or set.
All right. That was good.
And also, I want to say Marissa's doing a great job on camera.
Yeah.
Thank you for pitching in.
Oh wow, thanks. It's been a
That's
while.
right.
So every bump on the floor is new to me once again. Hard to avoid those, but all right.
Great job, and it's nice to know that we could fill it in when Uncle Dennis isn't here and when Chris and Michelle are out of town. We're down 3 people that would typically be here on a Tuesday.
And Michelle did text and say we're doing a great job.
Oh, thanks.
Confirmation from the boss.
Sorry for breaking stuff.
Oh, she did. She texted before that, so I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure the feedback on that.
All right, cool. I think it got progressively crazy after that.
Yeah. All right, well, there's nothing else to show here. There's nothing to show on the table because you guys can see pictures of it. I'm not going to highlight. I mean, I guess I didn't really point out. This is a new style of snowman that we did that we sold like 5 of them in the first day they came out of the annealer, so we had to remake a few more. These are like, yeah.
Is there a story behind Jack Frost snowmen in general, or? I mean, they've been so popular in the gallery. Those are probably the ones.
I thought
that sell
Jake was
the
just saying that he
Yeah.
felt cold
Just
that morning.
In general, the whole
are-
ice crackle thing.
It's
is
just
awesome.
what it is. It's just incredible.
It's just, good job, you.
They're just snowmen with
It's
Jack
the
Frost
team.
nipping at their
at their
Toes.
hats,
Bumps?
at their bumps.
Well, our toes are bumps, I guess.
I have to say my
Toes
favorite is
guys.
8. I love that hat.
Yeah, the clear one.
Yeah.
It's really cool seeing these because 13 is the iridescent blue, so it's not transparent. You can't see through it. But number 10 and number 8 and number 9 over here, this one's a great example of this. Look at the transparency of the hat. When you put the band on it, you can see the inside of the band reflecting kind of a different color, and you don't even see the top of its head because of that band. So it makes a beautiful, transparent, super glassy. It makes it look almost like more valuable or like collectible.
All right, so it is 7:50. What are we doing for the giveaway?
That's a great question. It's giveaway time. I think you said we do drinkware, so what about a collab situation? Collab mug for the giveaway?
Got 10 minutes.
I know nobody's afraid of a mug, and
Does the mug
I'd
have
like
a
to
theme?
make the body. It doesn't have a theme.
I mean, the show theme is Winter Wonderland.
Winter Wonderland?
Let's.
I just was really liking those rocks glass with the copper ruby twist earlier, but it's not Winter Wonderlandy.
No. Let's
It's okay.
icy Van Gogh it.
All right, with white and recycle. I'll make the body. You put the handle on and finish it up.
Spruce it up real nice.
All right, here we go, folks. This is it.
That'll be nice. This Florida couple got iced. A
You know what
walking
getting iced
pops-
is, right?
Yeah, it's where you're cold in Michigan when you're from Florida.
No.
We're not talking about like being at the bar getting
Oh.
iced by Smirnoff Ice.
Oh.
I think William Lutz is talking about something else.
Someone wants
Quite
to talk
possible.
about something
You
else?
go ahead and let me know, William.
I don't know what's going on.
Icicle mug, snowball mug. Gotta love.
It'd be cool to put like a little snowball with some texture on the thumb saddle.
Ooh, that would be fun.
But that's
Yeah.
Joey's portion of this piece.
Proportion of the piece.
Proportion.
I'll make the piece proportional with snowballs and snowflakes, and we can bedazzle it.
We could bedazzle
I
it.
want to bedazzle
Did
it.
anyone else have a bedazzler back when those were popular?
Back when those
The
were popular,
bedazzlers?
I still have one.
You still have one? I had one when I was a little kid.
Oh, what I wanted was an easy bake oven, but I wasn't allowed to touch
I still
things that
cook half
fell
my
away.
meals in an easy bake oven. What are you talking about?
Joey likes to wait 3 hours for a light bulb to make him a cake.
How did you know? It's my perfect diet plan.
And it's just a little bite of cake. It's-
Think about food now,
Portion
eat tomorrow. That's pretty much how it works. Did you take it to McFlurry Town?
Yeah, I took it to McFlurry Town, and I was just thinking about talking about how I bought a bag of sweet potatoes 2 weeks ago.
What happened to them?
They're still sitting on my counter.
Did they start growing?
Yeah, they're about to. I don't know if they have, but it's kind of like you got to think ahead. It's like putting meat in the freezer and being like, I'll use that meat someday. And then you got to come home from work and plan an hour ahead to de-thaw the meat and or get the oven going and bake one sweet potato for myself. You know?
You can make
So
them
there's
in the microwave.
There's an option.
I don't
to
have a
that,
microwave.
Is that instead of every night cooking once, you can meal plan 2 or 3 days in advance.
Pre-potato cook them?
Pre-potato cook them.
Pre-cooked the potato?
I meal plan all my meals.
So like potato popping?
Potato popping. Yeah.
But without a microwave in my house, then I can't really reheat the sweet potato.
So I see where your problem lies. You live in the 1800s, and
No. I don't have a microwave in my household
a
either.
milkman
You don't?
It's
delivers your
ovens or
milk.
toaster ovens only. We don't
Yeah,
allow
right.
microwaves in the household.
So they just don't have time for potato reheating between churning butter and raising
Chopping
carbs.
wood, you know,
Yeah.
plowing the fields.
and feeding all the horses. That
Yeah. I got a pony or two.
I got like. Anyway. That's Gorchins.
Between my time lassoing wild horses in the prairie.
Joey's pretty good with a lasso.
Well, you were in Texas for a while, right?
I used it more in Colorado, I'll be honest.
Really?
I was in more of a beach town in Texas. They're a
Okay.
bunch of
Where were
hippies. Corpus Christi.
Oh, okay. I knew
Yeah.
something.
Spring break central, if you like.
Oh, really?
Hours of long lines to get to the beach, and then lots of shenanigans at the beach that aren't like these shenanigans. They're It's a different kind of shenanigans.
I was in Austin for a bit.
Yeah, it's fun down there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Especially when your friends have boats and live on the canals, so you can avoid all of the getting to the island traffic.
So what you're saying is, if you ever want to move down to Texas, you make friends that have property in expensive areas, so you don't have to pay.
Bingo bango!
You can still enjoy it if you wanted to.
You heard it here.
Methodology still works here because, like,
I've got friends with boats here.
Yeah, St. Clair
Even
Shores
better.
has canals with
It's all
boats.
good. Whoever's got a wintertime accessible jacuzzi, hit me up. That's what I want to know about. I'll keep clapping.
Yeah, we used to hit the jacuzzi and then get out and lay in the snow
Oh yeah.
a couple times, jump
Oh,
back
yeah.
in, your body's
That's
just
good stuff.
sizzling.
Like a crazy person.
No, it's good
However,
for you.
Yeah, I hear that's really fun. So I went to a sauna once upon a time.
Yes.
It was in Montreal. It was in like a river canal on a boat, and they had turned the entire ship into a 4-part sauna where you like
Light
went
puff.
into the hot sauna, the hot, dry, whatever, and that was kind of painful to be inside. And then you would get out and go immediately
That's
into
good.
an ice bath. So it was about 36 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
That's amazing.
you stay in there for about 45 seconds or so. They pause the
That's good.
story. Amazing.
And then get
That's
right
a-
back in the sauna and feel incredible.
No, even better. So they had a dock that
Just
had
recycle.
hot tubs on it. So you would sit in the hot tub on the dock while you had a drink, and then you could go to the nap bar, and then you like rinse and repeat, and you do it over and over again for a couple of hours. And it was a silent spa, so you weren't allowed to have like loud talkers, which is great.
That sounds like heaven.
I think I need the information for this place.
Yeah, sure.
That literally sounds
When
like
we go to Montreal
incredibly
together.
amazing.
Road trip.
Road trip. That looks awesome.
Hey-ya.
I'm all good on the paddle.
You're all good on the paddle. Putting some snow rocks on the bottom.
Oh,
This thing's flurried up.
You collecting pebbles like a penguin? No, he's twisting up
I'm
penguin.
collecting beeswax and the tweezers.
Oh no. So would you like another set?
I burned it right off.
That's right.
I was like, get out of here.
Let me make another snowman for you.
Yeah.
There we go. Everybody say hi to Frosty number 2.
Look at that cute little fella.
whoa! What'd you do, Frosty?
He's working on something. Can still use this.
I got a beautiful spot for the handle lined right up on there for you.
Perfect.
You'll see it.
I'll see it.
Oh, so there he is. We got a nice, the really cool thing about white, especially on recycle, when you swirl it up like this, it gets this super cool matte, like frosty snow finish to it on the outside. So it's gonna have some texture so that if you are gripping this mug like this, there's just zero chance of you dropping it on the flow.
None.
You know, that looks exactly like the blizzard that came in on Friday.
The what?
That looks just like the blizzard we had on Friday.
Oh, I know. And I gotta say, I don't take pleasure in saying these words, but I told so many people so that this storm, this Michigander crazy storm that was coming through, was gonna be the craziest storm we've seen in like 100 years. And we got like 2 inches of snow.
It was crazy on the west side of the state, though.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it petered out by the time it got here.
They had 3 feet of snow in Grand Rapids on the same day that they...
I was hoping for like 3 feet. I mean, if it's gonna come down, give us a winter wonderland. It was really cool though. It was beautiful on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I mean, that was gorgeous.
For it to come right in time for like the holiday that's supposed to celebrate snow, that was
And then
great.
get warm again. It's like,
But we got more like frigid temperatures than we got massive amounts of snow.
it was ice cold.
It was so cold.
I was like, what the fudge? It was cold.
Oh yeah, that's the word I use too.
Yeah.
We left our drinks outside because it was like the bottles.
Yeah.
Because why waste the fridge space
Yeah.
when it's so cold out?
100%. It was frozen. But Christmas was beautiful. How many of you guys had snow on Christmas? A lot of people?
Couple.
I did hear Buffalo had it pretty bad. It's true. Yep.
It hit us in Florida.
Nice.
19 degrees in Florida.
Wow.
Not much snow in Missouri.
19 degrees in Florida? I didn't hear that right, did I?
Yeah,
Dennis.
that's what Bill Lutz just said.
That's crazy.
We don't have a price. We don't have a price on the mug yet.
Oh,
It
for
is
Jack
not-
Skellington, the mug's the giveaway. We do have to give some information on that skeleton and get that up on the website.
If you want to take over, yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a camera.
I'll
person
trim it real
switch.
quick here and
Here
hand
comes
you it.
Sam. I'm gonna put up that
Flare it
This is the 4-person.
snowman. Here
Oh, I
we
wanted
go.
to put a little recycle wrapper on it.
Me too.
Okay. Get out of here.
I'm just gonna scoop some glass out of that furnace tonight.
One momento. Ooh! All right, I'll take that from you. Yep, perfect.
Well, that's how it's done, folks. It's my mug now, taking over.
That's called dancing with the glass right there.
I think it's on. I see the green light. I don't have any other lights on me, so I should be okay. All right, well, Jake got this all set up for me. I'm gonna get it nice and flare it open, and then a nice icy variety.
Let me give you a paddle, though.
Bring the poodle.
That's it. This is the extendo paddle. That's a nice size. We're looking about like 22 ounces, maybe 21.
Oh, that's spicy.
Kind of like that bump there. It's like a mini low al bumpe.
I was trying to work it out.
I saw it, you were like,
Get it out of there. Yeah, just do the same thing you did on the mug with the handle.
do what?
For the handle.
Oh,
Mix.
might pull out a little weird.
It'll be.
We'll try it.
I've never done it before, but it's gonna work well. Don't you guys think?
It's a sad day when your favorite pipe gets bent, ladies and gentlemen. It's a sad day.
Tragedy. Just stricken. Oh, that one?
Yep,
Oh. Man.
I know.
No. That's the worst.
We can't have good things around here in this shop.
I noticed that earlier when I was trying to go get you a punchy for the flip around on the. I was like, let me find the straight punchy. Non-existent. Me and Chris just straightened it out the other week. Who sent some gremlins to come bend up all our irons? We're gonna find you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna find you.
That's what I do.
You're a pipe bender?
Oh, I knew it was Bender.
All right, here goes the handle. First of its kind, super swirler. Spectacular.
Spectacular. A little more other side.
Shall we?
Handle tool. Hold tight.
You know how many times we've done this in our lives? Yes, I'm ready. The handle's ready. Let's go.
Wait.
Oh, the handle tool.
Dang, flat.
Dag nabbit.
This spot right here.
Nope. Nope, right there.
Aha.
Yeah, baby, elegante.
On the site. That means
Beautiful.
I learned that move from my karate sensei, Chuck Norris, my great uncle.
Great uncle. That's a nice one. Joey likes those deep tucks in the handle.
Right where it's supposed to be.
The old not smooth anymore special.
What? Look at that. Look at that hard cheese.
I don't know.
Romans couldn't have done it by themselves. That's why they're not here anymore.
Woohoo!
Leave it up to me. I'll go make the aqueducts.
All right, what's the move?
Stamp. Let's put something else on it. I think we're out of time. What do you guys think?
I think it's time for a little recycle stamp. So, everybody knows how to win this piece next week, right? Does everyone remember the giveaway question?
The question is,
What was your favorite thing to do over break, ladies and gentlemen? You send that to enews@glassacademy.com, folks. You email the answer to us, and we read it. And I didn't even get to read all the answers. I can do it real quick before we close off. Takes 2 seconds. That's
What'd you think,
beautiful,
guys?
Joey.
Make a funny face.
That was bad. I had like an eye twitch. It got hot. I could feel it. That snippet that you put on the last one, it was so hard to show anybody because like I click on the video and it'd be there like, hey, did you click on it? And then it'd go away immediately. I was like, so sad.
Beautiful
Okay.
comment from Kelly. Liked and spreading the word, folks. That means a ton to us. And a happy new year to you as well. But regardless of purchasing power or what you guys have in your collections, it's huge when you spread the word. You guys follow us subscribe to us on YouTube, like and share, ring the bell, all that goodness. Word of mouth. What I was just saying that I want to do is as soon as I squish this, I want to read off just a couple of, answers from last week's giveaway about the nicest thing that happened on Christmas. Boom.
Ta-da, ta-da.
Super nice.
Yes,
Good.
I can take my spot back. Thank you.
Nice job, Joey.
Excellent work. He didn't jump.
Well, let's take it over to the
Some of
table.
us didn't have that much caffeine. Joe.
Yeah, I didn't have any coffee before the show. Yeah.
Oops, sorry guys.
So here's the answers. This one, the giveaway question was, now, good thing I'm not Chris because he'd be having a hard time reading these. What is the most special thing that happened to you today? This was Christmas Day from the E-News. So appreciate you guys checking your email on Christmas. I didn't do that, but sending in the answer here. This was to win the $25 gift card, which Rachel won. Couple of good ones I liked. I woke up, got to sleep in. That's nice too. Here's something beautiful. Each of my children called and wished me a Merry Christmas as I've been alone. My husband died 32 years ago, and a bunch of hearts and Christmas emojis and prayer hands, and that's pretty awesome. I'm blessed to be with my family. The best gift I received today is my family. Such a pleasure to be with them and enjoy the love and the joy. I'm blessed. Super cool. I, along with my family, celebrated 1 year receiving the news that the Path Report said I was cancer-free post-thyroid surgery.
Hey, congratulations.
A year since Christmas last year. That's pretty darn sweet. And here's a cool one. Someone put a $25 gift card in my mailbox that said, "Happy Holidays, keep making people smile." That's pretty cool. So we do read those, and I want to get to reading those. That we have all that. We always had these printed out, but we don't actually read them on the show. So I'd like to try and make that. We're gonna get it on the list to get situated for the show, so we can actually go over those. Because you guys don't get to all see those. We read them, but it's cool to share what people are answering. And that's an idea for Sunday. That's probably like, I think it was like 125 or something answers like that. So the odds are still good to win. But yes.
Housekeeping stuff.
Yes.
So all the cool stuff that was made today, if you want to see it in its real colors,
Yes.
tune in on Facebook or YouTube at 3 o'clock on Thursday for the Anila reveal.
True that.
Jake's going to show off all the stuff they made today.
It's going to be amazing, and that piece that we made, the skeleton special snowman, is going to be on the website. It is on the website.
It's on the website.
That's on the website.
And they were notified.
They were notified. Shipping's included in that. We don't charge shipping on any of the live feed pieces we made on the show. So that maybe is a little more incentive to get a one-of-a-kinder. That was large. It was the biggest one we've done this year of that style. And anything else for him, Joey?
Yeah, I wanted to actually extend a special thanks to a couple people. If you guys don't know, didn't get to make it out of town to see my family for Christmas because of the snowstorm. Not a problem. Robin and her family hosted me for part of the day, and then I went over and visited Sharon Watch and her family and had a lovely dinner, so thank you. You guys, really appreciate you guys so much.
Very cool.
All right.
Beautiful people.
Cheers.
Beautiful
Yes,
things in the
wonderful
holiday
people.
season going on. Amazing people. Congratulations to Sharon Watch on her retirement.
That's right.
Super freaking exciting.
Heck yeah.
And everyone else.
Everyone's wishing you guys a Happy New Year in the chat.
Happy
And a Happy New Year,
Yeah, guys.
everyone. If you guys have great plans, enjoy them. If you guys are just hanging out, enjoy that too. But we
gonna
had a
have-
fucking, I mean,
We're gonna have a freaking great time this year, folks. We're gonna have a freaking great time. And
really excited
just
about New
went
Year's,
for it.
guys, let me tell you.
Renaissance vibes. All right,
hit
folks.
the bleep button, Sam, quick.
That's it.
All right,
We'll see you next week.
Go into credits. Have a
Take
good
care, everybody.